from Aotearoa. It's Poppy here, and I am talking about the new Nightwave 133 from the sacred Mayan calendar and the 9-day codes. So Nightwave 133 is in 13 Earth, and that goes from the 30th or the 31st of March if you're first on the date line, what we are in New Zealand on that fake time construct, to the 16th or the 17th of April. So that's an 18-day period where we will be in the night wave, the quieter time, where we go more inward. And it's 13 Earth, which is amazing considering that we're going to have this epic, great big solar eclipse, which is sort of like really ending off an old cycle and beginning a new, quite possibly. So the ascending and rising of Mother Earth, where what is unlike her will be cut away within the sacredness of divine time frequencies arriving daily through the sun, the Christed solar sun. So that's 13 is the last day of the Serpent TRECENA, which is about justice, and it is about divine time, and is about the movement of cosmic energy through the whole of the physical being. It's a time of pure and authentic presence, having claimed back our personal power and energy with love, truth, and in honour. And in Māori, we call that aroha, tika, and pono. Earth is our source of all knowledge, and we are fractals of the same, made of her earthly materials, and all in our DNA, with the Father Sky plasmic light. So these frequencies are really, some people see the cosmic codes as light codes, and that it is like photonic light that comes through the sun. It is through the sun that we become one. Anyway, she and us, her much-loved children, end all inner and outer warring as we are guided directly with heart connections. She and he and our hearts beating for natural and organic creation. This overcomes all unnatural and earth-usurping technologies, even like the AI, which is very much the reptilian Draco technology anyway, and the Gregorian calendar is another technology which has caused a massive consciousness of warring and duality and oppositions, and then you have legislation that is even put on that, and then you have that legislation being made empowered by blood ritual sacrifice, and this is all Draco reptilian technology. It's all false technology. The Gregorian calendar comes through the papacy, which is the hub of Satanism. So we access Earth's knowledge and join in with her dream, and what is within divine will and divine time is rising. We are free will people, and we each choose whether to align or not to materialize the cosmic dream or manifest what is out of alignment. And sometimes people are manifesting things out of alignment with this sort of almost like this, still going for that Atlantean type technology, and very much into this whole Anunnaki Elohim sort of stuff, which I just don't have any time for, because I know that it is a Satanist agenda, and all of these things started to become true and started to become story in the 6th wave, which began 3115 BC, and then we had all that system, the money control systems, the government, the modern science, education, all of these things that came in and removed people from the natural and organic ways of nature. So now we're at this time where we can really return, and 13 is like a very ascending energy, and it's all about the earth, who is the source of all knowledge. She is source, and Father Sky is source. So anyway, the latter will fall. All of that stuff that is manifest, that is out of alignment with her will, it will fall. Our love grows more robustly, and we become more resilient in presence. We each have intrinsic soul value, and new creation is born through it. Naturalness, loveliness, authenticity, and body presence. We are magical, creative beings. And it's really time that we began to remember that, just how amazing we are, like that we actually do have the capacity to heal our own bodies. I've been so impressed listening to some of the testimonies of satanic ritual abuse survivors. Some of them were, involved in this MK Ultra programming, which meant that they could heal their bodies super quick, and that way they could become like super soldiers. But this is actually something in our human potential, and I really need that. I really want that, because I really had struggle healing all that stuff. But a lot of mine was actually suppressed trauma, which was held in my body and is being released really well now. May all the pure magic that aligns with Mother Earth's will overcome any other form now, in presence. So let's just really be in presence with her in this night wave of a more inward time. And when we get halfway through, right at the bottom there, we'll go into the 9-day phase, and it's also on the day of this grand solar eclipse, and it's in 9-death, which is in the knife TRECENA. So it's a really powerful, very powerful night wave, which ushers in the the solar eclipse. So it's a time of release and surrendering of false time constructs, cut away with that knife, that sacred knife of the Mayan knife, liberating Mother Earth and her human children, ending all of this satanic regime, a grand ending of an old cycle, dying to old ways while birthing into new ways that will be cleared of slavery and sacrificial consciousness, true rebirth, clarifying spiritual awareness, so we may experience grief and joy at this time. And also it's a time of great uncertainty, but also great clarity and awareness. And this uncertainty, like, the elites, or the so-called elites, really have been trying to plan something and do a lot of fear-mongering. I just know one thing, that there will be temptations, possibly, for people to go off-planet and leave this earth, and there could be false holographic images in the sky. There could be anything. But we are in this night wave of 13 Earth, and we know, so many of us know, that we came here to rise with her, to master our souls with her. So let's stay with her. We will be guided in each now moment, in presence, as to what to do, where to go, and how to be. We are clearing old distortions and programming that was sacrificial, including sacrificial religious programming. Look, we've got a little fly. Flies are spies. I wonder who the little spy is. Anyway, that's just a bit of fun. Anyway, we are clearing old distortions and freeing ourselves from old programming that was sacrificial, including sacrificial religious programming. So be love, be true and honest. Freedom is coming. Be you. And down here we've just got this part, releasing and overcoming artificial ways and means and replications that will no longer overpower nature and the true life force. Sadly, it's every replication. So the Draco reptilian agenda has basically been all about replicating source in the form of a Luciferian god. But there still is source. To me, I call them mum and dad. I've got so close to them, and I like to connect with them often. I'm a great meditator. I love meditating, and anyway, I need a lot of meditation time to deal with my lot. And the 9-day phase extends out in the eclipse passage of time, and this is like a real U-turn. It's a massive, big U-turn. We've been living in this upside down world where God is Satan, where in most cases, I'm not saying that for everybody, because some people do access the actual true God through the sun, and God is just a name of a deity, so it's quite a strange one. Mother Earth is rising naturally, organically, as the incredible love that she really is. And after that, we're going to go, we'll go into the day wave 5 eagle, and that will be a great magical new vision forming with spirit guiding our wings, and yeah, incredible. So this is quite an incredible time. Go well, be the love that you are, the truth that you are, stay in honor. When we don't have any more enemies, then they don't loosh off us anymore. There's no more vengeance in us. So when people still come against us or whatever, because often people don't like our shine, it doesn't matter anymore, because it just goes straight off us. When there's no enemies, there's no vengeance. It does take a lot of work to get there, and like especially during the Serpent TRECENA and also the knife TRECENA cutting away, it's like, yeah, we have to really face that emotion, the fury, the whatever is there, and find a really healthy way to express that and come through until it's all emptied out of ourselves. So there's no more anger, no more hostility, no more shame, no more guilt, no more of those negative low frequency energies that are holding us down, and that we can be free to shine. So yeah, and like actually today is the last day of the 4-star here. It's the last, we're actually in 12 hour today, and this is really all about our authentic shining and rising. So yeah, shine on everybody. So much love.